I was living a simple life and a hard life, but then I will call it a hard life when I was 2 years that my father passed away. So then when I lost my grandmother, I said, now I lost my everything. I lost my hope. I lost my everything. I lost my hope. But Allah has given me brothers from nowhere to let me know what Deen Islam is. Now my heart is full of Islam. My heart. What you always tell me that I should be sober. I should be sober. Sober. Hakim is my name. Abdelhakim is my name. I'm 29 years old now. When I was 2 years that my father passed away. So then I was living with my mother and my grandmother. So we all lived together. When I get to primary 3 and I lost my mother, by then I was 6 years. So my mother, I know her really. So it was only my grandmother I stayed with her, and she's blind. In primary 5, 2007, my grandmother, she passed away. When I lost my grandmother, I said, now I lost my everything. I lost my hope. I lost my everything, I lost my hope. So I was living a simple life and a hard life, but then I will call it a hard life. So when you go to the yam market, before we get money and go to school, I have to go, if a car come and stop and buy yam, I have to take sack, then they'll put the yam inside the sack, then I'll carry it to the car, then they'll give me money. If I get money, then I'll then come to school. I was 10, 11 there. Now, inshallah, I was 10, 11 there. When I was carrying those yams there inside the car. Now, I was 10, 11 there. Secondary school too, sometimes Saturday and Sunday, I have to go to farm and work and get money before I could survive. Maybe to buy books, they will say school fees. I've gone through many difficulties. I've gone through many difficulties, but I try to keep at what I put in my mind. I said, if I do something wrong, who will judge me? Who will solve my problem for me? After all, I don't have grandmother. Who solve my problem for me? So I use that. And if you don't have and I'm having it, I don't mind to give it to you. I can give what I have to you, then I'll come back to the house and go and work and get what I'll get. Because I don't want you to cry. I don't want you to go through what I'm also going. The reason why I founded this school is orphans. That's what's in my mind. Orphans have to also weep out their tears. Have to also weep up their tears.
Because when you were orphaned, you had a lot of
tears. Yes.
There was no one.
Yes, there was no one unless Allah. That I started this school. Before then, I've started with complementary basic education. The children, those who are not going to school, plus the orphans, I've added them. Then I'm teaching them small. By then, we bring food. They don't cook food for them. So the small children, I can collect half of my payment and go and buy food. Every day, I have to buy food for the children, fry yam. So I'll buy 20 cedis and come and break it into pieces. Then I'll give it to the children to be eaten. So I'm preparing. I went to the chief and said, this is what is happening. So you should give me a land so that I'll move the children there. But then the block that you have seen, I've molded the block. I want to use it and build.
So you built the school yourself?
Yes, I built it myself. So my block that I want to use and build so that I will sleep in. I said, no, building is not anything, but make somebody better. So, and as I'm using myself, so I want somebody to do better in the name of Allah. So I also take what I have and do it for the children. So I brought it here and buy cement. So I called my brother and he gave me some money. Then I use it and buy cement. Then we use it and build. And the children, we don't have money to buy zinc. So we went to the bush and cut grasses. The orphans, when they don't have uniform, have to provide the uniform to them. Because I don't want them to cry. As I am also orphans, I don't want somebody's child to cry one day. So, and my secret is I don't sleep in the night. I always base in the mosque. I don't sleep in the night, brothers. I don't sleep in the night. I always cry to Allah that wherever my help will come from, Allah knows the best. Me, I don't know. So I pray to Allah in the night, and Monday, Thursday, I fast. I always pray to Allah that Allah make me better. But so my brothers, and Allah has answered my prayers to me. Allah has answered our prayers to me. And here, where we are lack of is what? The water. So a brother of mine, Suleimana, he just finished Azaria. So and he called me, if you could help us, we are in Kumasi, so if you could help us so that somebody will give us water. He said, Alhamdulillah, he's serving the father, Malam Al-Haji Zakaria. They're serving their Malam, so he also doing that way. I said, Alhamdulillah, brother, please help us to get water. And look at our masjid. So I just tell him the problem, what I'm facing. And he said, okay. So he said the student to stand according to classes so that you take them picture. Alhamdulillah, you took them the pictures plus the masjid and send it to our father. Alhamdulillah, he also forwarded it to you. Alhamdulillah, mashallah, Allah has listened to our prayers. I was there, he called me one day, the Abdel Hakim, mashallah, the moment he said mashallah, I started crying. I know something is coming. I know something better is coming from Allah. Yes, I know something better is coming from Allah. So I was there, he said, Haji said, Alhamdulillah, they will come and do it. And it's true to mashallah. So they came and do the work, and you too have received you. I have received you. And you always tell me that I should be sober. That the very day I was crying, not anything. Nothing. I didn't even remember my parents. I didn't even remember anything but Allah. And what made me to cry more is what? The way I stood in the night. I said, Allah, you haven't what disappointed me. I thank you. Even said the masjid and the water. Alhamdulillah, the children they could get water. And the community too. During September and December, there's no water in this community. The dam is finished. The kettle, ships, all of us we are drinking one water. The dam is here. Crocodiles are there. Sometimes you go there, the crocodile will come out. If you try, they will try to catch you. So, but alhamdulillah, when this water comes, the community people too, they benefit from it. MashaAllah. And what I want, my father Zakaria, please, brothers, hold him tight for me. Hold him tight for me. Because I always take him as my father. I take you people as my brothers. I take you people as my brothers. Although I have brothers, but Allah has given me brothers. From nowhere. And emergency brothers. Sometimes if I call Brother Mohammed, or if I just give me a voice message to greet all of you, what you always tell me that I should be sober. I should be sober. Sober. Brothers, I have nothing to tell you. Barakallah, to let me know what Deen Islam is. Now my heart is full of Islam. My heart, Allah is in my heart. It is what Allah has planned. So Allah has listened to my prayers, brothers. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, brothers. MashaAllah. Brothers from Holland, we have nothing to say, but to say we all together we thank Allah. We said Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. MashaAllah, Barakallah, brother from Holland. Al-Amana, Barakallah, you really show us that you have the heart. Everybody in Gulumpe, including me and the children, everybody say Alhamdulillah. Everybody, if somebody from the house come just and enter in the room, the class, what he just say, MashaAllah, Allahu Akbar, Alhamdulillah. In our language, they say what? That may God should reward these people. That's what they're telling us. That may Allah should put barakah in them. What I have for you, brothers, your children, I pray to Allah, may Allah should allow your children to take the footstep of you. May Allah should put Deen Islam in them. May Allah should let all of us, Arkaan Foundation, one day, MashaAllah, you are going to meet Jannat Firdaus. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.